Hello friends, myself Professor Love Patel from LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology, Automobile Engineering Department. So in previous lecture we have studied several types of numericals that we are going to use to check the performance of the vehicle, like steering system is there, also different wheels and tire we are using different kind of geometries of the tire, of that suspension system, overall body, acceleration. So based on these several numericals that can be asked. So previously we have done few one. Now we are going to move for the next numerical that is based on my steering system. We have learned so much about steering system theoretically, like different types of steerings that we are using, how the perfect or correct steering system that can affect my overall riding performance or overall characteristics of the driving. So based on these, we are continuing with the numerical portion, in which we can see that today we are going to learn about the numerical that is based on my steering system. Like Ackermann steering is there, Davis steering is there, and how these two different steering system that affect my overall performance in steering that we have to see. So in today's lecture we will see about the Ackermann steering and what do you mean by correct steering and how to calculate turning radius and how different parameters are going to affect overall steering performance, that we will see. So for that we have a perfect diagram for the steering system, and this is about Ackermann steering, at which you can see that the front wheels, inner wheels and outer wheels. So the two angles that are respectively with theta angle, that is with inner wheel, and phi angle, that is with the outer wheel, and that particular point that we can call as instantaneous point, at which all my 4 point is concentrated at that particular point, and with reference to that point my vehicle is going to turn. So for that we have particular that point, 2 angle, phi angle and theta angle is there. So theta angle is basically for inside wheel, phi angle that is for relative with my outside wheels. Also several parameters like B is for wheelbase, then C is the lateral wheel separation between the front two wheels, also the wheel track is there. So based on these geometry we can say, or with the help of geometrical or mathematical steps, we can say that cot phi is equal to y plus c by b. These basic steps we have already learned in the theory portion, and after that we can conclude from this theory cot phi minus cot theta, that is equal to c by b. C again means lateral wheel separation of that front two wheels, and B, that is my wheel base. So finally I can conclude that what do you mean by perfect or correct steering. So for correct steering, cot phi minus cot phi is equal to C by B. That condition has to fulfill for my each steering portion. Moving further, based on the theory we are moving for example. First is the motor car that has a wheelbase of 2.743 meter and pivot center that is 1.065 meter. So small b has been given like 2.743 meter, C that is 1.065 meter, that is my pivot point, and the front and rear wheel track. So the difference between the distance between the front wheel and rear wheel, that is 1.217 meter. Now I have to calculate the correct angle, that is phi angle, right, for outside wheel and the turning radius of the outer front and inner rear wheels. So now we have one angle that is called theta angle, that is 40 degree, that has been given in our problem. So based on that we can apply first formula for correct steering, that is cot phi minus cot theta is equal to C by B. Again we have all the values like C is 1.065, B is 2.743, theta that is 40 degree. So based on this we can conclude phi angle. So phi angle, that is 32.4 degree. So according to the geometry, if I'm going to take inner wheel's angle, that is 40 degree, my outer wheel angle should be 32.4 degree, that is very less. So based on these I can calculate phi angle, that is 32.4 degree. Moving further, now we have to see the turning radius of individual tires. So first let us say the turning circle radius of outer front wheel. So for that we have equation, or we have RGF. So that is for my outer front wheel, that is equal to B upon sin phi plus A minus C by 2. So again same, from that equation I am going to put several values, like that is already given, like B is 2.743, A that is 1.217 and C that is 1.065. So based on that calculation, what will I get? I can get 5.196 meters. So that is the turning radius for my outer front wheel. That is obviously higher. So that is for my outer front wheel. Moving further, if I am talking about the inner rear wheel, so for that this equation is there, that is RIR, that is inner rear wheel, B into cot theta minus A minus C by 2. So after putting this value, what I can get? I can get RIR, that is radius of inner rear wheel, that is 3.2 meter. So according to these type of numericals, we will get the turning radius for inner wheel, outer wheel. Also we can find phi angle. So this is also one type of numerical that can be asked from that steering chapter in vehicle dynamics. So that is all for today. Thank you.